Hello, Waylighting Libras, and welcome to the beginning of August. This is a general check-in, a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. There has been a lot going on lately, and a lot of it has been around in Leo, including the change of the North Node into Aquarius with the South Node in Leo, Jupiter moving into Leo, the Sun being in Leo, and that is your sector of friendships, networks, long held dreams and wishes. And so there may have been a lot of changes, pluses and minuses in that. This will be a month when Venus is going to move into your sign on the 6th or the 7th, depending on where you are in the world. And Mercury is finally going to come out of its shadow and station direct on the 11th. All right, so let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. Oh, and we're here. So it's interesting, I just did Virgo's reading and there were some similar themes in a completely different deck. So you have here, starting us off, the realm of ideas. And gosh, she has a lot of them. You have been putting a lot of thought into what it is that you want to create. And you can see each of those is almost like a light bulb, or you could say a bubble that she is sending out into the universe, and she is creating a new one there and infusing it with her energy. That is something that you have been working on. You need a little bit of rest from it. You've been trying really hard to get some strong ideas out there, maybe to structure something new. Now is the time to rest. And you'll be helped with that because Venus is going to be moving in, as I said, into your sign soon. And that is your ruling planet. So you will have all of her magnetism and ability to create circumstances and reconciliations and possibilities that just didn't seem to be possible. And she does that by bringing different elements and people together who maybe didn't think that they really had a lot of attraction in common. In common. And I don't mean attraction necessarily in the sense of like chemistry. Well, that's probably not a good way to say it. I don't mean it in a sensual, sexual sense. What I mean is that attraction between elements, that there is something there that pulls you together to see what it is that can result from that fusion, and that is possibility. So we have here again this bubble around him. So in this case, it's not ideas, putting ideas into a bubble, but actually himself. It is himself that he is putting out into the world. And you're calling in protection for this at this time, being a lightning rod there. And you often are that. I sometimes think of that sort of justice that that we often associate with your sign from the tarot. I often think that holding it up like that is a little bit of a lightning rod, and you can do that with other people. You can stand for them. You can stand for an idea, which is where we started this reading. And sometimes that really takes a toll on you. So be sure that you're getting enough rest, whether that is simply allowing your mind to rest a little bit or whether it's also your body. In the card that we saw on rest, she is resting her whole body. I don't think we do enough of that. All right, so let's see what it is Spirit wants to share through our tarot cards today. Let's get some more specifics. Spirit, what would you like for Libra to know about this need for more rest, the hard work that Libra's been doing to put ideas out into the world, and to put yourself out, Libra, to put yourself out into the world in that bubble? I'm getting that it's going to come from different places in the deck, so that's fine. Just direct me, please. Okay. All right, so you've been in a little bit of a battle. It's been a race. So in some way you have been racing against a timeline. You can see here that he's not in the battle of like the Seven of Wands. This is more a friendly kind of competition. It may be fierce and it may be meaningful. but it is still something of a friendly competition. There are other people who are watching him. I don't know if you can see that there, but people who are half hiding behind trees who are saying, "How are you doing in this race?" So you may feel like you've had a lot of eyes on you. Whatever your ideas have been, they may have been under scrutiny, or people may just be waiting for the big reveal of you coming across the finish line. You yourself have been feeling disappointed in this. You may have felt like you aren't running as well as you wish that you could in this race. So let's take it back though to the realm of ideas. That's where we started this reading. I really think that something about the race itself has disappointed you, that you have been thinking, is this really what I want to continue? Is this a race that is meaningful to me? I am working so hard and I am putting so many ideas out there. I'm feeling the need to pull back and to contemplate a little bit more, to watch clouds go by, maybe to spend time with your loved ones, something that regenerates you, because you can see that she's very alone here. She's gone to the edge of the water and thinking, what is it that I want? So let's see what else Spirit has to say. Ah, all right. You have been thinking of doing something else. So you have coming in the Four of Wands. This is a moment of celebration. It's a commitment. You are in some way making a commitment to someone or something. And that looks like it is a new idea because you have next the Ace of Swords. So you are committing to a new idea that may have come out of this dissonance, this kind of cognitive or emotional dissonance that you've been feeling, especially in the realm of ideas, and feeling exhausted like you are in a race. You may be considering opening your own business or writing a book, or having a marketing agency. I don't know what it is. It could be many, many things. You could be building something, but what we're seeing actually is the realm of ideas here. Okay, because Ace of Swords is that intellect. And you are making a commitment to a particular idea. You're going to fling that arrow out and see if you can hit something that is of more importance to you. And this is coming out of your own intuition. We have the High Priestess next. So going within has allowed you to say, where do I want to point my this arrow? What are the ideas that are actually important to me? Where do I want to spend my Queen of Swords energy or my Justice energy? And you've been farming or looking at and assessing of all the things that I do. What is it that can bring me and bring others, because you're always considering others, the most help, the most assistance, the most happiness. And I want to say happiness because we have sunflowers here, and sunflowers orient to the sun. They will move their faces as the sun moves across the sky during the day. They will move to stay facing the sun. So what is it that will bring the most happiness? You are willing to become the student of that in your emotions as well. So not just ideas, but emotions. All right, so Source, do you have any clarifiers? Do you have any clarifiers for us, Spirit? Something that you would want for Libra to think about in relation to this new target, this new idea, this new inspiration that they're sending out into the world like a flaming arrow? Oh, one, two, nope, just one. Any others? Nope, just one. All right. Oh, oh my goodness. Well, this probably wouldn't have been the one that I would pick for you, but 10 of Swords. So think about what it is that you don't want. Think about what has been painful for you in the past. What is it that has made you feel like that this race that at one point felt like a friendly race, like you were running to accomplish something, has instead become a burden. That this idea that you are so excited about now sending out into the world, seeing what will happen to it, what it will hit, what it will bring back. Um, this one has 10 arrows 10 arrows, and they're all in him. So what has not worked in the past? Now, one thing that I don't prefer about this deck is that it doesn't have the sun rising in the background. So just know that the sun comes up. There is nothing after 10. After 10, we start back over again with the ace. And we already did that. So you've already had your new beginning. So don't be afraid that you need to go back to it, okay? You are at a new beginning point. And I think the message here, though, is, and this is a good card in this deck to show us, you don't have to go back. So don't go back accidentally. Don't allow yourself to get pulled into that needless worry that can happen where you think, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. And you focus on it. Stay with the Ace of Swords. You've already had your new beginning. You're starting this from a place of strength and not from the exhaustion that comes from the Ten of Swords. You've already had that sun come up that is usually in the background of this card, on this card. Let me just say that differently. The picture that's usually on the Ten of Swords card. Can we speak today, Renee? All right. So assess, consider it, but release that arrow. Let it go out into the world, out into life. And if that one doesn't work, guess what? There's another one. You are a sign of air. You have the sword of justice. If you need another arrow, another sword, you will have one. Be like the Sagittarius that this reminds us of with this bow and arrow, and be optimistic. It's pointing up. It has a star on the end of it. So have faith that it's going to go out and find, target, retrieve, whatever it is. It's going to locate something that is really important to you and help you land in a good place, not just it. All right. So I will do a check-in with you soon about the eclipses that are coming in August, and we'll take a look at how it is that they may affect you. Until then, wishing you peace on your journey and beautiful skies. I will talk with you soon.